मजस्तै
Dish Home FiberNet.
Lamichhane back to bowl his third over. The captain himself decides to bowl the 70th over.
Just the quality, so much experience. Sandeep Lamichhane, he's captained very well today, in my view, certainly. Looks to shimmy down the wicket. There's a chance here. And he's been given straight away. No need for a second look. They came down to try and attack the ball. Sandeep just too good. It's a fly Dubai wicket.
And you can hear the crowd. The crowd's very happy to see Sandeep take a wicket there. Rashid Khan goes for 9, plays 11 ball.
84 for 6. Well, here we go. The wicket to fall. Great work by Sandeep. Managed to field off his own bowling, get the run out. Brings Karan Casey to the crease. And we've been waiting for this because we know his broad shoulders can hit the ball a long way. He's coming in quite late though.
Here's a power hitter. We have seen him do that before. Just cut the ball. Goes for a single.
Yeah, that turn from Sandeep. Just the speed of the fielding off his own bowling. Lightning throw. Bales whipped off. It was good work and it was just what they needed to pass 11 as that partnership was building. Fumble, and they're going to get a single for it. Suraj puts his head in his hand. Just a little bit of frustration there. You hear the crowd cheering on the local side.
The last delivery from Lamichhane ends the over, ends the 18th over.
मजस्तै
Dish Home FiberNet.
Oh, he's gone for that one. He's gone for that one. And that has gone absolutely miles. It might have cleared the fence. We might need another ball. That is huge. Straight down the ground. We said he was a big hitter.
Karan Casey gives the answer, gives a reply to Saifullah. Hits a humongous 6.
And I can tell you, there are people outside the fence, around the fence. They're looking for the ball. But the umpires have called for a new one because there is swampy area outside that fence. So ball probably won't be in a good condition, but there are lots of kids looking for it. Maybe they want a little souvenir.
नेपाल 2020 को
Well, he's doing exactly what we thought he was going to do, Curran Casey.
Mel, do you think he's going to go again?
Certainly think he's going to try.
That with the approach. Saifullah feeling the pressure. Wide ball.
Yeah, before we came on, I was thinking it might be good for Police to lose a wicket or two just to make sure they get their big hitters in the power play. The earlier batters were finding it really hard to get away, but Curran Casey, he's here on a mission. Goes again as two fielders converging at wide, long on.
Makes the run in time. Curran Casey takes 2 runs there. Amit has been on the pitch for quite some time. Amit will also start charging at the bowlers after this.
And all of a sudden, it looked as though they could struggle to get to 100, but having Curran Casey out there has completely changed the equation. 10 off 5 so far.
No ball signaled by the umpire.
Well, pressure just telling on Saifullah there. The ball itself was a good one, but in the effort of delivering, he's overstepped. So a free hit with Curran Casey on strike. That's exactly what you don't want if you're on the fielding side.
Goes there and goes for the boundary. Goes for a 4. Flying Dubai 4. Curran Casey completely capitalizing on this ball. Hitting it for 4.
Yeah, he went wide. In the end, it was a full toss. He just had to get bat onto ball there. The pace did the rest. So an expensive over this one. It's just changed the dynamic of the innings a little.
Drives it straight. Finds a fielder. Rupesh.
I reckon my prediction of 105's gone out the window. They're already at 102 with 8 balls remaining.
Saifullah feeling the pressure. He's given 2 extra balls in this over. Started with a 6, wide, 2, no ball, then 4, and now settles for a single run here.
So Amit happy to take the single. He's going to give Curran Casey a shot at the final ball of Saifullah's over. Been an expensive one. And what do? Do you try and take the single if you're Curran Casey? Get yourself on strike. That might be the discussion the two batters are having in the middle. Do you take the single and give yourself a strike for the start of the next over? Or do you just go for as many runs as possible?
I would say he's going to attempt for a boundary rather than a single. Let's see if I read him right.
He goes for it. He goes for it. He goes all the way. Is it a one-handed catch? Oh, it's been dropped. Oh, it was a really good attempt too. A fly Dubai, flying 6. We almost had our first one-handed crowd catch of the tournament. 5,000 rupees goes begging. But we wondered if he was going to go or not. He says you can have the strike at the start of the next over. I'm getting us 6 more runs. As you can just see, oh, it was such a good attempt. He got it. He went for the second attempt, lost it.
Between them.
Making a little adjustment here in the field.
He's got protection square of the wicket on either side. And reaches back and manages to split the two fielders that were protecting the leg side boundary. It's a fly Dubai boundary first up for Amit. And all of a sudden, with the arrival of Karan Casey, the police innings has sparked into life. Lovely placement, timed it beautifully.
It's raining 4s and 6s in this death overs. Goes again, drives it straight, finds a fielder, fumbles, doesn't hit the boundary, easily 2 runs there.
Well, we talked about whether Karan Casey would want the strike for the last over, but Amit doing just fine himself, thank you. Goes aerial. There are 2 fielders there. They don't want to get in each other's way. And they have. That's exactly what they've done. So a wicket goes begging. It's the same 2 fielders that were split for the boundary, both coming in.
Should have made a call. The moments like these in the last build a lot of pressure.
Comes down, the wicket goes again. And ball just battered back in off the boundary by Anil Shah.
9 run comes up in the last over. 2 balls remaining.
And it's Karan Casey on strike. Down he comes. A hard swing again.
Again, there's a misfield. Rupesh was switched by Sandeep Lamichhane, a very trusted fielder. Lamichhane switched Rupesh, but the captain's not happy with his decision. Very trusted fielder does the mistake twice.
Well, he just tried to pick it up with one hand. It was a bit too casual at such an important moment. This time it will go straight to the fielder who makes no mistake, but they're coming back for the second. Finish the innings.
Lamichhane, just looking at the player, ends this over. End of the 20th over, 124 for 6.
Terrific work by Karan Casey, 29 off 12. He did exactly what we expected he was going to do, be explosive from the start. It forced Amit to push his pace up there as well. Suddenly, his aggression increased, and that was a fine partnership in the end to push that score up above 120.